This is Sheni of this week's double Torah portion, which is actually Sheni of Parshat Metzora, the second part. Now, they split it up differently. The portions are split up differently as a combined, but rather than doing that, I'm keeping them as two separate parshas, and I'm just reading each aliyah separately. I'm reading two of them because of the double parshas. So this is Sheni of Parshat Metzora. It's in Leviticus chapter 14, verse 13 through 14, verse 20. It's 8 verses. Again, it's Sheni, the second reading of Parshat Metzora, the second of our two parshas this week. Starting with verse 13. V'shachat et hakeves b'makom asher yishchat et hachatat et ha'ola b'makom hakodesh ki kachatat ha'asham hu lakohen kodesh kadashim hu. He shall slaughter the lamb in the place where one slaughters the sin offering and the burnt offering in a holy place. For regarding the Kohen's service, the guilt offering is like the sin offering. It is a holy of holies. V'lakach haKohen midam ha'asham v'natan haKohen al tanuch ozen hamitaher hayemanit ve'al bohen yado hayemanit ve'al bohen raglo hayemanit. The Kohen shall take some of the blood of the guilt offering, and the Kohen shall place it above the cartilage of the right ear of the person being cleansed, on the thumb of his right hand, and on the big toe of his right foot. V'lakach haKohen milog hashamen v'yatzak al kaf haKohen hasmalit. And the Kohen shall take some of the log of oil and pour it onto the Kohen's left palm. And the Kohen shall take some of the log of oil, and I had to read this twice because it looked like it's redundant, but it actually says that the Kohen needs to pour it on the Kohen's left palm. Okay, let's read that again. V'lakach haKohen milog hasham yitzak al kaf haKohen hasmalit. And the Kohen shall take some of the log of oil and pour it onto the Kohen's left palm. V'taval haKohen et etzba'o hayemanit min hashemen asher al kapo hasmalit v'hiza min hashemen ve'etzba'o sheva pa'amim lefnei Adonai. The Kohen shall then dip his right index finger into some of the oil that is on his left palm and sprinkle some of the oil with his index finger 7 times before the Lord. Umiyeter hashemen asher al kapo yiten haKohen al tenuch ozen hamitaher hayemanit ve'al bohen yado hayemanit ve'al bohen raglo hayemanit al dam ha'asham. And some of the remainder of the oil that is in his palm the Kohen shall place on the cartilage of the right ear of the person being cleansed, on the thumb of his right hand, and on the big toe of his right foot, on top of the blood of the guilt offering. V'hanotar b'shemen asher al kaf haKohen yiten al rosh hamitaher v'chiper alav haKohen lefnei Adonai. And what is left over from the oil that is in the Kohen's palm, he shall place upon the head of the person being cleansed, and the Kohen shall effect atonement for him before the Lord. V'asa haKohen et hachatat v'chiper al hamitaher mitum'ato ve'achar yishchat et ha'olah. The Kohen shall then perform the service of the sin offering and effect atonement for the person being cleansed of his uncleanliness. After this he shall slaughter the burnt offering. Ve'ela haKohen et ha'olah ve'et hamincha hamizbecha v'chiper alav haKohen v'taher. And the Kohen shall bring up the burnt offering and the meal offering to the altar. The Kohen shall thus effect atonement for him, and he shall be completely clean.